CR 3050B, State of Texas versus Richard Reyes. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Gearhand, Your Honor.
Defense,
Nick Aguilar on behalf of Richard Reyes.
are you Mr. Reyes?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Well, you're only eligible for deferred. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, I'm going to show you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you understand you're charged with the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? That is a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You're finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
We would ask if you would consider that, Judge.
All right, Mr. Reyes, what is your problem?
Your Honor, I just had a really bad year and some people pointed guns at me and I thought it was them.
And it turns out
And that it wasn't them.
it wasn't them.
No, ma'am.
See what happens when people want to be a vigilante. You don't know if it's the correct person or not. This could have went south so quickly. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So how old are you?
22.
You should know better. And then taking your girlfriend with you.
No mistake.
One, why would you take her with you? For backup?
No, ma'am.
All right, that was silly. Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
That's good, because you're not ready for them right now. You understand?
Yes.
All right, are you still with your girlfriend?
Yes.
Do you have any children? Are you employed?
Yes.
All right, what do you do?
I'm a caterer, assistant manager. I take like the food to the events like weddings and like balls, you know.
All right, you piqued my interest when you said caterer. I thought maybe you were cooking and I was about to ask you some food things, but okay.
I just take
Sounds like he's a transporter.
Yeah, okay.
I just manage the event, you know, with the food.
All right, do people ever taste food and don't tell people they've tasted it? Your attorney probably doesn't want you to answer that question. People are always like, did the driver take one of my fries? I don't know. Oh, you did, okay, Mick. All right, so are there going to be any drug issues with you if you're tested today? No, we can test you today.
Well, I smoked marijuana and that stays in your system for a very long time, sir, for ma'am. And I want to be honest with you. And one of my things is not to drink alcohol. So I haven't been drinking alcohol.
All right, so why are you using marijuana?
Well, my back, when this incident had happened, I was very hurt in the very beginning when I had got out of jail because when I was in there, they wouldn't give me like medication for like once a day and they didn't give it to me all the time. So when I got out, I went to the hospital and they said my back was hurt and I couldn't afford medication costs.
All right, so you can't use marijuana while you're on probation in this court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, where are your parents? Are they a support system for you or no?
Yes, sir. Thereabouts.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is finding there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty of count 1, count 2, count 3. Court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Going to set your deferred adjudication at 10 years. And counsel, if he completes everything,
Yes, Your Honor.
you come back.
We've explained that to him.
All right. So that'll be 10 years deferred adjudication. There's a $1,500 fine. That will be probated. Count 1, count 2, and count 3 are running concurrently. Take in consideration $2,000 23 CR 3051A 700 200 677 There's to be restitution, if any, and no contact with. And counsel, if the restitution you feels like it's not the correct amount, we can have a restitution hearing.
Absolutely, Judge. Thank
And
you.
that will be with Jose Casares, Miguel Rosas, Ashley Almeida. We're gonna do regular UAs, test for levels, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, anger management, 150 hours of community service restitution, field visits, one time per month for 3 months. Probation, if there's no issue after the third month, then you can schedule field visits that you deem necessary. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
No. And I'm sorry, and there's an affirmative finding of deadly weapon. Showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. You're gonna have to make better decisions. You know, one bad decision can ruin your life. All right, good luck to you. Stay in the courtroom. Probation will go over conditions.
Sure, Your Honor. You have a great day.
All right, you too. CR 8252, State of Texas versus Yvette Monique Garcia. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense,
Bridget Garza.
are you Miss Yvette Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Garcia, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding up and as presented?
We are, Your Honor.
Ms. Garcia, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of theft under $2,500 enhanced? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
On behalf of your client?
Judge, we're asking the court to follow the recommendation of the ADA. Ms. Garcia does have a stable place to live. She'll be living at her in-laws, and she is willing to comply with any court sanctions that the court may impose upon her.
All right. Ms. Garcia,
Yes,
do you have any children?
Yes,
What are their ages?
one's 25, one's 18, and one's 19. One's 18 is gonna be 19 on the 9th, and I have a 19-year-old.
Okay. And have you ever been diagnosed with any mental health issues?
Yes, I have. I had emailed that letter to my attorney.
All right. So what have you been diagnosed with?
Bipolar, schizophrenic, anxiety, PTSD, major PTSD, major depression, hallucinations, which I haven't been having lately since I've been on my psych meds. And some big medical turn where my bones are deteriorating by themselves.
Okay. All right. So this is what the court will do. I think we're waiting for. All right. Hi. So on Ms. Garcia, there's going to be a $500 fine that will be probated, 3 years deferred adjudication. I'm going to want a MIC-MILF evaluation. First, I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court before we do that. The felony drug court referral will take place while in custody. And Ms. Garza, Mr. Brooks is right in the box. Will Brooks? Yes, he's right in the box, so he'll be able to let you know if they can get her on the evaluation docket for felony drug court. So they should be able to do that hopefully this week. But I just want to make sure that's done. I don't want to send you out into the world without some help, okay? All right, there's to be 120 hours of community service restitution. If she provides medical documentation as to why she won't be able to complete that, then the court will consider waiving it, because I know she said she has the bone condition. Yes?
How am I supposed to do that if I'm in custody?
Oh, this is gonna, I'm just telling you what I'm expecting of you.
Okay.
And then the probation will know that you're in custody. And once you meet with them, they're gonna give you certain dates and times to do things, okay?
Okay.
All right. Listen, they're asking for cats 1 and 2. I'm gonna give you cats. And the only reason why I'm giving you cats right now is because I know you have mental health issues. I know you have medical issues with your bones. Here's my cats 1 and 2. Do not take what does not belong to you.
Yes, Your Honor.
And as a side note, which I don't think cats provide, if somebody invites you somewhere and then asks you to leave, leave. If somebody is taking you as a +1, make sure you're going as a +1, and it's just not you're meeting somebody and they're saying, hey, I'm going here. You want to go with me? You understand?
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
do not steal anymore.
I learned my lesson.
All right, so that's my cats 1 and 2 program. And I'm only doing that because of your medical issues and your mental health issues. You
Um,
understand?
Your Honor, my son and my daughter-in-law are both working. My son works 2 jobs. And they're both on the verge of losing their job if I can't babysit, because I'm the only.
Oh, no, I'm
babysitter.
not allowing you to babysit. That's out of the question.
Okay, so I can let him know.
Yes, no,
Okay.
she's not allowed to babysit. And you understand why I'm doing that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the mental health issues, plus you have the drug issues.
I just need, confirm to my son.
So there's proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Or proof of SSI within 30 days. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors.
Yes, Your Honor.
And honestly, between me and you, I don't know why they would allow you to babysit. And the reason why I say that is because I'm reading this and they found a crack pipe, right? I'm reading this and they're saying that there's mental health issues going on. So you should not be babysitting someone's children. You understand?
Yes,
And how old are
ma'am.
these children?
They're 3 and 2, I think.
Oh, absolutely not. All right. And what's the name of the son?
Xavier,
What?
Xavier
Xavier what?
Ramos,
And who's the wife?
Gabby Martinez. I'll let them know as soon as possible.
All right. And counsel, now I have issues with her staying there because I don't know what these people are doing with a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old and allowing her to babysit because they want what's easy for them.
Well, Judge.
I mean, I know
that's
she
their
needs a place to
decision
stay.
As parents, that's their decision as parents, if they want her to babysit or if they don't want her to babysit.
I'm not going to allow her to babysit.
My mom's babysitting them while
I'm not going to allow her to have any unsupervised contact with minors.
Well, if she-
Because then the next thing what will end up happening, we'll be back here. Some baby may or may not be injured and they may not or not be saying it's you. And then you know what they're going to say? Well, Judge, you knew she had mental health issues and you knew she had drug issues and you're okay with her
I
babysitting.
understand.
All right, there's going to be regular UAs, field visits, random once a month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Judge, on the myopathy eval, do you want that done in custody or?
Yes, unless she's accepted to felony drug court. If she's accepted to felony drug court, then they can do that. Is there anything else she needs? All right, Ms. Garcia, is there anything else you need from the court?
I would rather go to hearing for hope. I think find some of the places that matter.
Is there anything else you need?
Judge, she's asking, she just wants to clarify. Are you prohibiting her to live at that location? That way she can just make arrangements to go straight from the jail to Haven for Hope.
Well, felony drug court will probably make arrangements for her to live somewhere, but I'm telling you right now, you are not allowed to babysit. And there may cause some problems for you because what I've discovered is people will end up saying, well, I'm just running to the store. Will you stay with the children?
Right.
And then you'll be like, okay. And then probation pops up and they look and you're there by yourself. That's a violation of your probation conditions.
Understand.
So showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Please subscribe to help the channel.